guys, it's Serena. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to create this look that was inspired by Valentine's Day. Today I made it a little bit more soft. I didn't do a contour, not a sparkly glitter in your face highlight, you know, even though I love those things, which is why I'm also thinking about doing a dramatic Valentine's Day look as well, at least more dramatic than this look. So if you want to see that, then just give this video a big old like, and if you want to see how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. So before we get into this video, I just wanted to leave a quick disclaimer. I'm going to be using a limited edition palette from last holiday season, but I found that a great alternative with similar colors is the newer Tartelette Palette. Today I decided to start with one eye done already and my eyebrows filled in, as well as tape on the side that we're going to be working with. I then go and prime my eyes as always with Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm taking NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm just going to dot that all over my lid, then blend it out with my fingers and go in with a brush as well. Now I'm going to dust this ashy brown color in my crease. I'm just going to go back and forth. You don't have to be too neat with this because it's just going to serve as our transition color, so all of our other colors we apply later blend more seamlessly. Now I'm taking this pinky color and I'm just going to dust that in the crease as well, back and forth. What I'm going to do with this look is keep adding color, blending it out, add a darker color, blending it out, almost like a gradient effect in order to add more definition to the eye look. Now I'm going to go in with this mauve color. I'm taking an even smaller brush and I'm going to dust that back and forth in my crease. I'm being sure to keep it in the crease though and not go in the outer corner just yet. As always, you should be sure to blend out after you add another color. This just ensures that you're not going to have any harsh lines. I'm going in with this shade that's a little bit darker, and I'm just going to build that up in the crease, but I'm also going to drag it down to my outer V. We're going to start to build up definition there before we go in with an even darker color. I'm going to take this dark purple and I'm going to put it in my outer corner. So I'm just going to drag it along the side of the tape as well as the end of my crease. And then as always, we're going to blend out. I decided to take the lightest pink in the palette and I just put that all over my lid just because I thought that it would soften the look up a bit after using the dark purples. Now I'm just blending out where the line was created so that all the colors mesh together. Now I'm taking my favorite Stila eyeliner and I'm just going to follow the line of my tape to make a wing and make a messy line on my lid, and then just work with it to fill it in to my desired thickness. I'm going to take the white in the palette and just dust it under my brow to act as a highlight, and of course then I'm going to blend that out as well. I decided to use Urban Decay's Sin in my inner corner. This is just because I wanted the look to be a little bit more pink, and I also wanted to add a little bit of shimmer. I'm taking Too Faced Born This Way foundation and applying that off camera just to save us a little bit more time. Now I'm going in with my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla, and I'm just going to drag it along the usual places, do my little upside down triangle under the eyes, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and of course blending that out with a damp beauty blender. I'm taking my Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Bronze 03, and I'm just going to bronze my face today. I didn't want to do chiseled out cheekbones because I wanted to keep the skin as natural as possible, and I just want it to be nice and feminine, soft, and glowy. Now I'm setting my eyes with the Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm also going to drag this on the areas that I tend to get a little bit more oily, like on my forehead, my nose, and my chin. This is just going to keep the shine away for a little bit longer. Now we're going to finish up the eyes, so I'm just curling my lashes, and then I'm lining my waterline with a brown eyeliner from NYX, and I'm using brown so that it's a little bit more soft, and then I'm going to blend out with one of these colors just so that it's not as harsh. And as always, I'm putting on mascara. I'm using my Tarte Bling It On Blush Palette in the color Smashing, and I'm just going to dust that on the apples of my cheeks and bring it back towards my temples. Today I'm going to use my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Kit. I'm using the color Incandescent Light first as my highlight, and I wanted to choose this palette because it's not shimmery, it's a more glow from within palette, so you're not going to look like you just smacked some highlight on your face. You're really going to look like you're naturally glowing. And now here I'm just mixing the colors on my fan brush and going over what I just did just to make it pop out a little bit more. I'm using an Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Dainty, and I thought this lip gloss was perfect to finish off the look. It really added what the look needed, a baby pink. It made it look more flirty and definitely more Valentine's Day-y. So that is it for this look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! You want me like the other boys do.